you as soon as possible. So the next time you hear this, remember, it's your choice. And the choice is clear. Lyle's Collision Service.
Auto repair with personal care. We know what we're talking about. Matt Gibbs and the guys over at Sunrise Automotive will treat you right. Will treat you right.
Yes, they will. Treat you right, that is. All right, it's time for Auto Repair with Personal Care. Matt Gibbs is your host for the half hour. The number to call to speak to Matt is 622-9622. Matt is the owner of Sunrise Automotive and Crossroad Auto Sales. I am a customer of both, a consumer of both. Good morning, Matt. How you doing?
Good, Larry. How are you?
Good. I actually was thinking about asking you something, because you've said something about oil changes versus complete servicing, right? Mm-hmm. So if I came into you and I said, could I have a complete servicing? Does that mean you would do similar to what you do before you sell a car? Do you go over it like with a fine-tooth comb?
No, it wouldn't be that extensive, to be honest with you. It wouldn't be.
Is there something, like if I went in there and said, could you do for the car what you did before you sold it to me?
Absolutely. We did. Now, we have what we call a VMA, a vehicle maintenance agreement, or a VMI, which would be a vehicle maintenance inspection. Now, that's what we do to all of our cars. And we do, so we have that set up in our system. A lot of people do that like before they leave for vacations and stuff.
That's what I was thinking.
Right. They come in.
If I go someplace.
If they're going to put some miles on the car, they'll come in and say, hey, do you have something that's a little bit more than just an oil change?
Oh, wow. So can I ask how much that will cost?
It's $59.95.
Oh, my gosh.
And that's with an oil change.
All right, I'm going to do that. And you and then I know that an alternator is not ready to go, or that kind of thing, or there's no way to tell that.
There's some things we can look at and see, and then there's some things you just
don't know everything.
Can't see.
Yeah. All right, but that would do what? That would make that I would feel comfortable knowing that the hoses and the belts and all that,
and the hoses and the brakes and the lights and the wipers and the air filters and the all this stuff.
And the bad news would be if something was actually wrong.
Right then. Well, I don't know. Maybe bad news for you. Maybe good news for me. No. It gives us an opportunity to be able to say, hey.
So I asked for a vehicle maintenance inspection. That's what I want?
Yes.
Oh, wow. Okay. I think I'm going to do that.
And what we do is when we buy cars and we do it for other dealers, we do we call them PDIs for dealers and VMIs or VMAs for businesses. So
because that's an agreement with them.
Well, we can do just the service and let them know what their vehicle needs, and then we also have a service available to where they can pay one time and they only pay for an oil change once a year.
Because, I hate to tell you this, and I think you know this, I'm probably not the worst person when it comes to maintenance. I'm probably okay because I get my oil changed, but that's about it for me. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm looking at. I open up the hood. There it is.
Well, and then so what you should do is just say, once a year, every year and a half, whatever, have your oil change when it's supposed to be done, and then once a year or once.
Do the VMI.
Do it, have
I like
everything
that.
inspected.
I probably won't forget that though, so I'll have to come in and ask you, what was that thing you told me about on the air? And you'll say, well, I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm gonna write you a note.
Robin, we have to remember VMI. Because, there's a certain amount of comfort that I had when I first got the car from you. Because I said, okay, I know Matt's gone over this car's going to work. But now I've had it, a year and a half?
Yeah.
I've had it a year and a half now. So, and it's oh my gosh, knock on granite. It's nice. I mean, I love it. But, I know me, and the only thing I've ever done is change the oil and put gas in it.
Yeah, and some people are like that with their cars. They wait till something breaks, and
I don't want it to break.
Right.
I drive to work in the dark. I don't like that. I don't like if it stops in the dark,
Right. Well, I don't like my car stopping if it's in
anywhere.
Oh,
I know. I was driving through when I was a kid. I was driving through Brooklyn, and I was sort of familiar with the area, and I knew that it was not a good place to leave your car because you'd come back and have no tires. and the car stopped. It stalled. Oh my gosh! And thank God I got it started again, because I knew that if I walked to get help, I'd come back and have no tires. It was just one of those areas that, when you grow up in an area, you know the good and the bad and the ugly. All right, let me go to the phone. Good morning. You're on there with Matt.
Good morning, Larry, Robin, Matt.
Morning.
Hey.
Matt, I was wondering, Matt, do you do the pre-purchase inspections as well?
Yes, we do.
Okay, and is that pretty comprehensive as far as brake linings, oil leaks kind of thing, crash damage?
Yep, what we'll do is we'll actually do the same service that we would do on our own cars without the oil change part of it. If I think I'm beeping.
I heard something, yeah.
We'll do the service. We'll check everything. We'll give you a list of what the car needs, and if you wanted to get the oil change, you can. But if you're looking at going out and purchasing a car from another dealership and wanted to bring it over to us, most of the time people don't change the oil. They just want it inspected. So we do the inspection, and to be honest with you, some of the dealerships, some of the dealers, they know who we are, we know who they are. So a lot of times, if it's somebody that I respect, I'll even give them a call and say, hey, Bill's got a car over here, we're doing an inspection, I just want to give you a heads up. Because it seems like a lot of people will go look at a car at a dealership, take it to their mechanic, and their mechanic is not really saying this is a good car, bad car, they're just seeing dollar signs. So they're just, they nick it to pieces, and then they take it back to the dealer, and the dealer's like, okay, well, let's just back out of this deal. Let's just go on to something different.
Yeah, right.
So I can always find stuff wrong with a car, but do we need to address that today? Is it something that has to be addressed?
Okay.
Right. I feel bad for people that don't get one, because I had experience with a friend of a coworker. Bought a car for $2,000, thought she had a good deal, never took it to a pre-purchase inspection, which I told her to do, and wouldn't you know it, all kinds of problems. I didn't hear what the problems were, but I think it involved a head gasket, water in the oil kind of thing.
Yep.
And I said, you should have had a pre-purchase inspection, and there you go. That's how you learn.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that is crazy.
Yep.
That's why it's so
But
compelling.
anyway, you charge the same amount of $60 for the pre-purchase?
Yep. Same price.
Okay.
All
That's
right.
good to know, Matt. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
That is really good to know. I'm so glad we had this discussion. There was a lady who called Clark Howard in the afternoon, and she said that her husband drives, a lot in the car, and they put $9,000 into it to have it fixed, and it had a warranty. The $9,000 worth of work had a warranty, but then they wouldn't honor the warranty because they said it was excessive use. And meanwhile, they didn't keep it a secret that the guy drove like 100 miles to work every day or something like that. So, wow.
Well, that's one of the things that I have to deal with almost on a daily basis.
Really?
Extended warranties. And extended warranties are just like anything else you purchase. Anything. You got good ones and you got really bad ones. So, if someone's out there and they're wanting to buy an extended warranty for their car, or if they're going to a dealership and they offer an extended warranty, do your homework on them. Most extended warranties are a few $1,000s.
Right.
And then what do they actually cover? What will they do? We get them a lot where someone buys a car from a dealership, brings it to us, and an extended warranty says, no, we're not going to cover that because that was a pre-existing condition. I'm like, how do you know it's pre-existing condition? You haven't even looked at the car.
Yeah.
But, they just, they have their
It's a money game.
That's it.
Wow. Well, see, that's why I meant to say this during the caller. That's why finding somebody you can trust. And I know it sounds like I'm just doing an infomercial because you're here, but I do this radio show with you because I'm here, but I don't bring my car to you because I'm here.
Right.
I honestly bring my car to you because you've been really good to all of us.
Right.
Every one of us. So.
And that's one of the reasons when it comes to the car lot side of it, a lot of dealers in town we all buy cars from the same place. I mean, it's not a big secret. Everybody goes to auctions, and we look at the new car stores. I buy from new car stores that are taking trade-ins, but that's where we all get cars. Even a dealer, even Ford and Palm Chevrolet and DeLuca Toyota, if they're out looking for a good used cars, they're going to auctions. So we all do the same thing. But here's the difference. I do it myself. I get my fat butt in my car in the heat and go out there and I look at the cars with my scanners, with my stuff that I bring to the auction. I test drive them. I do my due diligence, because it doesn't even have anything to do with a customer at this point. Because if I buy a bad car, I can't sell it. And now I just bought it. I just paid the money to buy that bad car, and I got to get rid of it. So my thing is, let's buy something decent and good, something of quality that's going to give somebody some good service, and my life is so much better.
So I am coming in to do this, and I have an extra request. I wonder how much this is going to cost. You know that little sticker that tells the toll booth that you have a deal with the SunPass people?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't work, and it's the second one I've put on there. And I went online, and for my kind of car, the Rendezvous that you sold me, it says put it 2 inches below the tint on the window, right in the middle by the. I'm telling you, it doesn't work. I'm doing something wrong. Is that a thing you could do?
I can't. That's not me.
You don't know how to do that?
No. I mean, I have no way of testing.
How do you pay for tolls on the road?
I have a SunPass, but I have the one with the two little suction cups and I pop it right on the windshield. I don't buy this. I don't have the
That's
sticker.
what I need then.
That's what you probably need. But you can look. Now, I know that they have issues with cars with polarized windshields.
Right.
So if you put on a pair of sunglasses and look at your windshield, and if you see a rainbow of colors, like blue and yellow and green, that says that windshield is polarized.
So don't use it then.
So I don't know if the stickers have a problem with polarized.
Well, it says it has my car. It has all the cars. Find out if you go to their website, the SunPass website. It says this is the kind of car, this is where you need to put it.
But let's just say somewhere down the line, someone has replaced a windshield. Let's say it got a crack in it before we even had it.
You don't know.
You don't know. So
the suction cup one works.
I've never had a problem with the suction cup one. It's small. It just pops on there.
All right. And you can put that to another car.
Yeah.
That's all right. I'm going to use that.
Well, and that's why we bought the suction cup one, because sometimes we'll go into the auctions and go to Orlando a lot. So
right. Were you able to use that out of the state, or is it just Florida?
I don't think I've ever used it out of state.
Oh, okay.
To be honest.
When you went to Chicago,
we fly.
You flew.
Fly.
I thought you drove back.
Well, we drove up when we moved Joey up there. We drove up, dropped him off, and I flew home.
You left the car there?
Yeah, it's his car.
Oh, okay, but there were no toll roads between here and there.
No, I can't remember there ever being a toll road.
Between here and New York, there's probably $30 or $40 worth of tolls.
Really?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. There's so many tolls.
I don't know you could just go real slow and go through it and say, it's a go SunPass, you know
what happens? I can tell you what happens in Florida anyway. I get a picture sent to me of my license plate.
And you owe $4.95.
And it comes out of my account because I have a SunPass account, and it takes a picture and it takes the money out. Mm-hmm. But the SunPass thing doesn't, it shows a red light, like I made a mistake.
I would get the suction cup one.
What does the suction cup show you? Lights that come on?
No, it used to. The old one did. It would beep and a green light would come on, but they changed them. Now you just got to look at the little monitor, as you
like the one I have now.
Yeah,
which doesn't work.
But maybe the suction cup will work, or call them. Call
I did. They said, go onto this website. It tells you to go to the website. You go to the website. Oh, never mind. We'll be right back. If you have a question about your car, the number is 622-9622.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accidents. On this Tuesday, a partly sunny day, but there'll be a couple of thunderstorms around in the afternoon. The high 89 at the coast, 94 inland. Tuesday night will be partly cloudy, low 70 inland, 75 at the coast. For Wednesday, times of clouds and sun with a couple of thunderstorms around. Mainly a shower, though, at the coast, the high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hi, this is Becky at Hello Gorgeous Salon. We are located in the heart of downtown Ocala, right next to the historic Marion Theater. I'd like to invite you to stop by and see our new boutique area and meet our staff of professional stylists. Here at Hello Gorgeous, we are ready to update your look with the latest trends. And with summer here, it's the perfect time to brighten up your look. So make your appointment now for those highlights and Brazilian blowout. But don't stop there. We are a full-service salon offering manicures, pedicures, and facials also. So if you've been searching for a salon to call your own, come and see us at Hello Gorgeous Salon. We are located at 48 South Magnolia Avenue in downtown Ocala, right next to the Marion Theater. So call today and set up your appointment at Hello Gorgeous Salon at 351-5358. That's 351-5358. And don't forget, we also do men and children's cuts too. 351-5358.
Hello, gorgeous.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean, I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line and a new spoiler and a new truck.
We can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Don't get caught in the dark. Call Tri-County Generators, LLC first at 1-800-622-1957, your authorized Generac dealer. Tri-County Generators are there when you need them with new generators for home standby, commercial, RV, and portable generators. They also service your existing systems. Now is the time to act. Be prepared before you have an emergency. Call Mike Gant today at 1-800-622-1957. That's 1-800-622-1957 for Tri-County Generators.
All right, 21 minutes after 10 o'clock. It's returned now to Auto Repair with Personal Care. Matt Gibbs is here to answer your questions about your cars. And I had a big one answered from me. I found out that for only $59, I can have my car given the once-over by Matt and his guys so that I feel comfortable driving it. Now that I've been driving it comfortably for a year and a half, you set me up with a really nice car. Now it'll be, it's still nice. I just want to know for sure that I don't have something getting ready to break or whatever.
Absolutely.
And how much is it for the detailing? Is that $100?
The detailing is a full detail on it is like $150.
And
that's outside of my. That's another.
Oh, that's a different company?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah. Somebody you recommend or something?
Yeah, he's actually there, but he's actually at the end of the week. This week is going to be. He's moving to another location.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
So what do they do? I mean, they actually clean with a like a Q-tip or something?
Oh, he really does a great job.
Really?
I mean, people come in and say, "Hey, can I put this car on your lot?" To try to sell it or whatever, and I'm like, okay, well, this is what I require. I require it to go through the shop and get safety checked, just like everybody else's cars. And I said, in a full detail. Oh, I'll detail it. No, you won't detail it. Oh, yeah, I can detail it. No, you just won't. You just can't. There's a difference between someone washing a car and someone detailing a car. And vacuuming it out. It's amazing what these guys can do.
Wow. Because it would be like having a new car again, wouldn't it?
Well, a lot of times people look at it and it's like, that's my car. It's that's your car. It's amazing. It looks like it did today. I bought it. Yeah, that's what it does.
That is amazing. So when you do the check, it's also the safety check, right? What does that mean? The brakes and
we'll pull the wheels, check the brakes, check your belts, check your hoses.
That's a lot of work for $59.
We even plug in the seat belts and make sure all the seat belts actually plug in. That's something that people don't think about. People don't. If the back seat belt's not working, you should have that fixed.
Yeah. Oh yes. Oh my gosh.
And the only way to know if it's really working is plug them all in. So make sure they're all secure and make sure they're plugged in.
Wow.
So we try to think outside the box, I
got to repair my fob. That's the only thing that's not working is my fob.
I can even do that for you, Larry. You and that fob. I've been fighting for a year and a half.
Well, I just use the key. I'm old-fashioned that way.
Then take the fob off the key ring and put it in your dresser.
No, because the fob helps me find the key.
Well, we'll get you a big keychain.
Isn't it attached to it? I think it's attached to it, isn't it?
It is, but we can unattach it.
Oh, no, it's not attached to it. But it's, see, at nighttime, I just say, oh, where's that big thing? There it is. And
then you got it. Do you want me to take the battery out of it?
How do you take the battery out of it? Is there a screw?
No. Let me have it. I'll take the battery out.
Is that all it is a new battery? It just needs a new battery?
Probably.
Matt's going to do some repair work right now. Watch this. If you're watching the streaming thing, he's going to pop off the back.
Let me, these keys weigh 54 pounds.
Oh, but I do not let the keys hang out of my ignition. You know that, right? I learned that.
You take it off?
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, that's good.
You told me to put the key. The other keys, I always put them in the cup holder, which has lots of crap in it, by the way.
There we go. We've opened up Larry's fob.
Is that my motherboard right there? That's what Dan's looking for, a motherboard. Uh-oh, fell out.
Here.
That always happens. Oh, that's the battery?
That's the battery. The battery.
Now I know it won't work.
No, it ain't going to work. But you still get the comfort and the security of the big black thing on your key ring.
But I need to put a new battery in there then.
It's a 2032. I can't even tell you the number.
2032, and I'll be able to open it up like you did?
Yeah.
You just
right here.
What do you do?
There's a little slot.
Yeah, just twist it? Okay.
Pop it.
All right. Let me go to the phone. Do I have time? Oh, yeah, we got time. We got plenty of time. I'm flying differently. I have to look at a different clock. Good morning. You're on the air with Matt.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Say, Matt, years ago, my dad always told me when you're going to fill up your car full of gas and you go to a filling station or wherever, if you ever see a tanker truck there filling up the tanks, not get that gas at that time because it's stirring up a lot of stuff. Is there any truth to that?
Yeah, I guess there could be some truth to it. I mean, you'd have to look down at the bottom of the tank. The tanks and and all these stations, I think they're checked pretty regularly by the state, and then they're also replaced. I think they're good for 15 or 20 years, but there could be some possibilities to that. But the way that especially today, there's pretty good filtration on the car to catch anything that does come your way. I've never not gotten gas because I saw a tanker there. I always just gas up and go. And I can't honestly say that I've ever in all the years I've been driving have I had a fuel contamination problem because of whatever. Now I have had water in the fuel where I'm thinking somehow, I don't know if while the tanker was there, if the torrential downpour came and put water in the tank, but I that's the only thing that I've ever had to deal with personally is water in a tank. And if you change the fuel filters like you're supposed to, I've had people come in and their car doesn't run because their fuel filter is completely plugged up, but they've never replaced it. So somewhere down the line, it's got to stop filtering and get all plugged up.
Yeah. Hey, you see these tanker trucks all around town here. Do you know where they come from? Is it out of state or somewhere else?
When I had a gas station for a while, and most in this area comes from Tampa.
Tampa. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, very good. Well, thank you very much. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you. So, did you have a good Memorial Day weekend?
Yeah.
Did you go out on the boat?
No, I mowed and.
Oh, you did work?
Cut down trees and just worked down in the yard and.
Do you know, Carol Ann and her husband, we were talking about this on her show, have a trike. They built it themselves, and it has a Volkswagen engine. Mm-hmm. So I asked the question, and realizing I'm subjecting myself to showing that I know nothing, are motorcycles normally air-cooled? And so she said, yeah, normally they're air-cooled. But I guess some have radiators?
Yeah, most of the bikes today are water-cooled. Even like Joey's, when he was racing motorcycles, even his 65cc motorcycle was water cooled.
We've got like half a minute. Let me squeeze in a phone call real quickly. Good morning. You're on the air.
I know a man who works as part of his job is pumping the stuff that gathers in the bottom of those tanks, and he says you would not believe how nasty it is. And the only thing worse than gasoline is diesel.
Yeah, diesel's pretty nasty to begin with.
Really?
Thank you, Larry.
Thank you. Well, we're up against the end, so this is the end. We don't have any music. Thank you. Thank you, Matt.
Thank you, Larry.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The administration defends the president's son-in-law under fire for a Russia controversy, discussing the possibility of a